we got all the noises to contend with the day. Jesus. Perfect time to be trying to record this. I do apologize. Normally I don't film during the day. In fact, I don't do anything during the day because I've got people outside in the back garden or in the car park doing something that makes noise. Cutting bits of wood, drilling stuff. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not going to go down and ask them to shut up. It's not my place to tell them to shut up. But hello everyone. We're back in Glasgow. Lovely, noisy Glasgow. It's just the best. Yeah, if you watch my last vlog, the intro kind of starts off with me in Shetland, and I kind of explained that I was going to spend my time in Shetland editing some studio vlogs. This is why I like working at night time. So I was spending some time up in Shetland editing my studio vlogs because I forgot my 2 work hard drives, which had so much work on it. I'm just going to try and keep talking even though that noise is really annoying. I'm so sorry if you can hear it. Hopefully you can't, because that's what this mic's for. But if you can hear it, I'm so sorry. But nonetheless, when I was up in Shetland, I started editing those studio vlogs because I left my work hard drives, the ones that has like all my current work, client work, all the kind of proper stuff here in Glasgow. Super annoying. Not proud of myself for that, but that is just part of my ADHD brain and packing in a hurry and just being a bit silly, you know? So I didn't have work with me for a few weeks, which was great. So I did have my big hard drive, which did have my studio vlogs on it. So I have been going through this footage, and you'll notice that this studio vlog is just dedicated to September because October is also a massive month. So I thought we're just gonna split them up. Again, I know I feel like I'm drawing out these studio vlogs. I promise you, I am trying so hard to catch up with myself so that I can get back to weekly uploading eventually. But we just need to get all this footage out of the way first. Honestly, it hurts me as much as it hurts you guys. If it hurts you guys, I don't know, it hurts me a lot. But yeah, I always recommend that you have a warm beverage, especially me, because it's fucking freezing in Glasgow right now at the time of filming this. It is November. Well, filming this, but it's so funny watching back footage from September and it's nice and cozy. Or it's not cozy, but it's only starting to get cold. And now I'm like, it's fucking freezing. You didn't know how good you had it back in September. And yeah, maybe have some work to do alongside me. Again, it just makes me feel a little bit better about taking up so much of your time. But yeah, there's a lot of good things that happen in September. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few days since I've looked at the footage. I just really need to get this intro outro recorded so that I can get the video finished and uploaded and on to the next one. But yeah, like I said, so without me talking too much, let's just chuck the footage back to September 2024 and pick things up where we left off. Today is Monday the 2nd of September. We're in Glasgow. I mean, actually, I think the last thing I did vlog, I was in Glasgow. But for the past few days, I've been up in Aberdeen. I did that shoot for the Albine. It was a white party, which is something a goth should definitely be filming. Great event. Super busy. A couple of like bands and musicians, like saxophone player at the beginning that was like playing the saxophone through the crowd, which was quite cool. There was like the outdoor area where food was being served and drinks, and then obviously yeah, the saxophone player inside, and then after that there was another kind of band with 2 singers and again another saxophone player, a DJ, and then a guy on these like, I don't know what kind of drums, some kind of percussion instrument. And yeah, they were just singing and dancing about in the crowd, and it was good vibes, very like a good atmosphere, because one of the things that I thrive off of with filming is if people have good energy and there's vibes there, because that just makes your footage 100% better. Like if people are happy and dancing, and same with gigs, if the band are vibing and the crowd are moshing, like again, it just gives you cool footage. I thrive off of high energy edits like that. So yeah, it was a good event. Definitely different kind of charity event I hadn't filmed before. Filmed a lot. I was there from 6 p.m. till 10 p.m, so a 4-hour shoot. But I have like a really long edit deadline on that project because they really don't need it until they need to promote next year's event. I'm so happy that it's Monday and I'm actually filling in my weekly planner for the first time on a Monday. There's been so many weeks where I've just picked up random days here and there to do stuff. It's nice to have a right, we're gonna do this right. I've also kind of gone into September with a little bit of a structured September mindset because, again, the past few months have been a little bit so I want to try and be a little bit more, right, let's do this. Let's be organized. We can do this. That's my motivation. So, here we are. We're vlogging. What are we doing today? I'm going to start off with, yes, the to-do list. As I say, I'm sat weekly planner. I've opened up my calendar. Like I said, it's the 2nd of September. What have we got going on? This week, Saturday, I might be filming Mosh Fest. Sean has asked if I can film their whole set anyway, because we have plans to do some cool mega mix edit of all the gigs that I filmed for them, because I think I filmed all of them, bar maybe 1 or 2 that I've missed out on, but this one's going to be a fun one to film because again, it's a fucking mad sized lineup. First thing I really want to do is send the quote to Moshfest. Hell yeah. Secondly, Dork Skateboards. This is another client I've worked with many years ago. Gary is an amazing guy. I absolutely love what he does with that brand. He's asked if I could do another shoot for him. So I did a photo shoot for the brand in maybe 2021? I can't remember what year it was. It was kind of still COVID years because I had to wear a face mask. So it must have been 21. Couldn't have been 2020. And yeah, I took photos in what is now 42 Studio / Dork Skateboards before, like, they had got the building but they hadn't really began doing the renovation yet. So I got to film in it before it kind of got done up. Or I got to take photos in it. I wasn't doing video, I was just doing photos. But I took photos for his merch and he absolutely loves those photos. He still uses them to this day. I love those photos, honestly. I put it down to like the lighting in that place and like having so many different setups was just amazing. I think he's wanting to kind of do a similar shoot to that, so it'll be interesting to see how we do that, especially because now that the space is done up and it's got, you know, the screen printing facilities and things like that, I think it could look really cool having the merch shots taken in studio. Like, we could do some really cool setups. But he emailed me about it, well, he messaged me about this quite a while ago, but he kind of also knew that I was in a bit of a I'm going through it motion, so I haven't done the next part yet. And the next part was me asking more questions about what it is we want to achieve, because I just want to make sure that I'm going to deliver on what he's wanting. And then I can write a quote. So I need to message Gary. I need to give him a kind of like questionnaire of what we're going to do and when we're going to do it, because I kind of think I need to do it this month, which is going to be tricky because I've already kind of started booked in. I have kind of already started, yes, there we go, words, booking in quite a lot of stuff. We'll see. We'll see what he's saying, because he might not have the clothes ready, but then also he probably does. Because I'm pretty sure he said he wanted to be having the photos by October. I need to go check all my messages, so I need to go back and look. Thirdly, Atlantic Rift. I got feedback for the edit, which was good. All really good feedback. I just haven't worked on any of the changes yet. So actually, I'm not going to maybe have that on today's to-do list. It's not actually priority for today. Sorry, lads. I will edit you later, but there is an edit that is a lot more impending that needs to be done. What needs to be done first is the Chura's tour edit. Well, not tour edit, but gig edits. As well as all the other Tunnels people. I don't know why I put plus Tunnels people. You know, there's other bands from that show that I'm really late with that edit. I am, but I haven't been paid by anyone for it, so I'm also like, well, apart from Tachura, they have paid me, so I'm like, that's the only client that I'm like, I need to get that done. I've also just had an inquiry for a potential filming project, so I would like to reply to that today, so I am going to put that on my to-do list. I'm not going to go into depths of it just yet, because it's just an inquiry, but I'll tell you more if it goes well. Reply to inquiry. But I just got that message in this morning, so I am gonna also reply to that one, probably at the same time I'm doing Gary's reply, or Dork Skateboard's reply, kind of with more of a questionnaire of like, what do you want to do? Make a questionnaire type thing. This is a lot of things I'm writing on Mondays to do, but to be fair, only one of them is editing and four of them? Three of them are replying to people. So that's not too bad. Okay, breathe. What else is there to do today? What else is there to do right this second? There's a lot of other things I want to get done this week. Sorry, we are just doing my weekly planning right now. I've opened up my calendar again. Moshfest is on Saturday. Let's write that in. Moshfest. So, Saturday. It's gone. I'm going to leave Wednesday blank and Friday blank for now, just because I think there will be other things that will end up filling in. So Monday starts off strong, and I'm trying to like only put in what I'm doing that day as the little dotty tasks. So, boop. As you can see, there's lots of little dots and then there's a little box around the main task of the day. How organised of me. Gotta say, my focus does feel funny. I don't know if I've fucked my lens. Wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked. Alright. I think I've babbled to the camera for way too long. But like I said, this is going to be structured September. I'm going to be really on it this month in trying to organise some things. Like, we've got this gig this weekend. Next week, I am assisting for 2 days on the 11th and 12th, so Wednesday and Thursday. And then the following week, nothing really. A couple of gigs, but that's in attending, not like shooting. And then the week of the 23rd, I've got blocked out for filming with Made Brave. We're hopefully gonna find a day where I can film the mural being painted, as they've just moved into their new studio. Well, not yet, they're away to. But they're getting a mural done, and also they just want some B-roll shots for the website. So yeah, they've asked me to film that. Very exciting, very exciting. So I will be doing that week. Hopefully. Some dates always seem to change, but I'm hoping it is that week because October is quite gig heavy. Quite gig heavy in terms of I'm going to a few gigs. I'm going to fucking Manchester, Jesus. Yeah, we're not going to look at October. October is next month's problem. I need to get on. I need to get started with my day. So I am going to literally start from the top of the list. I think that might be the easiest way to go about it. Moshfest quote. Let's do this. Let's reply to this guy. Let's send him my breakdown, my plan of what I want to do for him and see what he says. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of September. I can't see the time. I'm guessing it's 10:04 in the morning. It looks like I have just rollen out of bed from like yesterday's clips. Then yes, I have. I fell asleep at my desk again last night, as per usually happens when I get back into my kind of like, let's fucking go. But then that's also not very good for me. I need to try and like not let that happen because I think that's adding to my I don't like being at my desk if I'm always at my desk. But yesterday there was a good amount of balance between I did quite a lot of, admin, replying to emails, writing up quotes, figuring shit out in the morning. But I also spontaneously dropped a new Lucid Thoughts design. I've had the Giggram design in my mind for ages. It's like something that we always say in our group that we're like little giggrams, and like I just say it a lot of the time when I'm at gigs filming people. So just as like a little funny kind of drop, I decided to just do it because I really want to actually be wearing that design for Moshfest, because that's going to be one of those kind of gigs where there's going to be a lot of fucking people there that I can, show Lucid Thoughts off to, and also just kind of drop in the I'm going to be doing custom printing kind of thing. So, yes. So basically, I've rolled out of bed after doing the launch last night, very last minute. I just started. I think the only thing I really filmed was me making the mock-ups. So I made the mock-ups for the t-shirt, the crop top, the hoodie, and the sweatshirt. And uploaded them all to the website, posted on Instagram and Facebook. And, it's just like little graphics. They're not the most engaging kind of content to be posting, I know that, but I was just like, I'm going for something quick. What's the easiest, like, how I can just get this idea out there? Because I've had this idea in my head for so long and I just haven't done it. When it's such a simple idea, just keep it simple. Just make a mock-up, just post it. And here, hopefully someone buys it. No biggie if no one does, no materials have been wasted. I am gonna print one for myself though, like I said, I do want to wear one for the gig this weekend. And I'm gonna put the Katie Studio on the back. Yeah, my kind of plan for today is to print a Giggram crop top for myself so that I have one for Saturday. Also means I can film a reel of it getting printed and get that posted either today or tomorrow. And one of my most well-performing kind of piece of content that I've done on my Instagram is a collaboration post between Katie Studio and Lucid Thoughts. I put it down to Ollie being Ollie the collie, because he is just so cute, and I think that's why maybe it got better results, but it still gets good results like now. There's still people liking that video. It is my most liked video in terms of like, it's over 600 likes when my posts average 60 likes. So you can see why I think that making a piece of content like that again would be beneficial for me. So that's my kind of plan for today. I know I look like a grem, but I'm gonna go about doing those things. Well, that's my main objective for the morning, is getting that Gig Grems design cut out, printed, and then hopefully like film the content of that. But first I kind of want to get myself presentable, get flat a little bit presentable. It won't take long, it's just tidying up a few things because like I said, I want to film a video similar. I'm actually going to watch that video to see why that performed well. I left my phone up here charging. I still have that inquiry to reply to, I totally forgot. I just got really distracted with the launch yesterday and Made Brave have another event for me to film. So I've had quite a few inquiries that came in yesterday that I'm just like, so there's a lot of people to message back to. So me doing a launch right now is totally like da la 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 la, but like also I've been meaning to do a launch for Lucid Thoughts for so long. Like it's also just like, just push the go button, do the thing. I've just got to get consistent with it because again, like I said, I want to start doing custom printing. Why did I get my phone? What was I way to check? What were we talking about? I was wanting to see what that video I posted that everyone keeps liking entails. Yeah, literally someone liked it 3 hours ago. It's got 802 likes. A rainy Sunday. Working on LTA launch. Funny that. I could just pretty much the exact same formula, but obviously don't have Ollie. There's a bit of sound design as well, which is nice. Use the weekend to build the life you want. How long is this video? Dude, it's only 50 seconds long, but it feels quite long. Bit of rain at the beginning as well, nice sound design. Sound design of pouring the coffee, stirring the coffee, and in-time shots. Very nice. Okay, so that's the kind of things I want to pick up on in this video for today. Let's see if we can kind of recreate that. Because again, like, I do want to get more Lucid Thoughts stuff on the go, because I think I've been thinking a little bit, let's just have an honest chat. This bit might turn into a bit of a narration, because like I don't look very good this morning, so future editing Katie, hopefully you remember this. You know, one of the kind of concerns I've been having as a freelancer, or you know, what I should kind of do to try and safety net myself, considering that I have these feelings or these worries that potentially there will be months where the work isn't as busy. Like this month, September, there's a lot of work going on, but you know, August and July it was, you know, steady, but not much. Whereas this month, fucking heaps. So my thinking was, what if in the winter, if I picked up like a part-time job, like just working in a coffee shop or working as a Christmas stock retail person in a supermarket, you know, those kind of like Christmas temp jobs. I was thinking about that. And I've said it to a few people, but sometimes when I look into these jobs, like the you know, availability needs to be at weekends or things like that, things that would actually conflict with me being able to take on freelance work. So it's almost like I can't really do that option either. And if I did, I would be taking a step back from the freelance, essentially. And I don't really want to do that either. Like, I feel like it's like you've got to go all in. You've just got to push and make sure that it's going to work. So with Lucid Thoughts, it's obviously, you know, products. It's a physical thing I'm selling and making, and there is such potential there for it to work really well if I just fucking put the time and effort in. And it can be hard to find the time and effort sometimes, but like, I do want to, and there's, you know, nothing stopping me. I have control of my schedule. I have control of what I spend time doing. So it makes sense to dedicate more of my time to Lucid Thoughts. I sometimes struggle with, how am I going to do this? How am I going to integrate this? But just by doing it, I think is how I'm going to, you know, make it work. Sure, it's maybe not something that has performed super well, but that's maybe because I haven't put the time into it so that it could perform super well. That's my thinking. There has been successful launches in the past. You know, I've dropped something and loads of people have bought it within the first like day or so. You know, nowadays I'll launch something and nobody orders it. And that's fine. I don't mind. But it's like, you know, you obviously see all these people on YouTube when they do shop launches and like the orders are pinging in and all the order labels and shipping labels that they're printing out. And I'm like, cool, nobody's buying anything. But that's maybe because I haven't really got many people looking at the there's not many people seeing lucid thoughts, essentially. I'm not marketing it as well as I could be. So I need to kind of talk about lucid thoughts more. I need to do more with it in order for people to know about it and buy from it. I can't just expect to drop things and hope that people buy it. Doesn't work like that, essentially. It's all about the marketing. Hello, voiceover time. As I want to talk a little bit about a new habit that I started in September, and funnily enough, I haven't maintained it, but it is something I would like to pick up again. But I decided to start doing these like 20-minute drawing sessions. Literally, as long as I sketch for 20 minutes, I was happy. And a few days prior to this was the first day of doing it, and I'd went for a walk down to Glasgow Green, and I'd walked along the river for a bit, and I found a nice wee bench to sit on and have a little scribbly sketch sesh. Literally, the objective is just to take a pen and draw whatever, no pressure, and it usually does just end up being scribbles. Like, there's no, it needs to be a final piece. It is just scribbling and seeing what comes out of it. But while I was there, I was listening to the Bring Me the Horizon album, and the song Limousine had come on, which is probably my favourite song from the new album. And with spooky season coming up, at the time of filming this and doing this drawing, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do something cool with the lyrics "Fool for you" and turn it into "Ghoul for you"? Now, the sketch is shite, I'm not showing you it, but I was just more into the process of experimenting with an idea, and doing it over not doing it was kind of my mindset. I want to experiment more with these ideas that come to my mind, and yeah, just sketching a little bit more, trying to, use hands-on materials and just do something in a sketchbook rather than just sitting at my desk all the time. So yeah, it's a little bit of a habit that I kind of started in September, and I don't think I ever really do ever again. But current me, who's doing the voiceover, would like to pick this habit back up. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I'm a way to break focus, I am, but also I just love this edit so much. It's a beauty. It's gonna be loud. It's still plugged in. Well, just look at the fucking how many cuts there are. So much. That's a note for future me to edit in more glitchy stuff. I love how it just defaults to that gothic font now because we've been using it so much. Sound coming from my speakers. Are you gonna let me back in? Okay, there's definitely sound coming from my speakers. I heard a sound that time. Well, I can hear Anton. Can't hear Connor. This is great.
And what we're capturing is like real families or like people do it. It's like a window into a sort of like domestic life, essentially. Small soft boxes to motivate that. And I've got like an aperture lantern as well to put on some flashes so that we can like motivate like a big lamp in a corner or something like that, yeah.
Totally forgot about that moment. I didn't even check the framing, but fuck yeah, look at us go. Oh my god, hello guys, good morning. God, it is early. Wow. I got up at like 20 past 6. It's like an hour ago. I haven't had early morning starts in a while, being honest. Like, I just haven't. Most of my shoots are at nighttime. On Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Over on the weekend. Sorry, I'm just getting ready, having a catch up. I'm up super early because I'm going to film with Made Brave this morning. They are moving into the social hub, which is like this new cool space. And today is their orientation day, so we're gonna film that. That's the goal of today. So that's why we're up really early. And it's not even super early. Like, this would have been normal when I was working my 9 to 5 job. But as I was saying, a lot of my work lately has been filming, bands, gigs, events, and they happen at night. So yeah, I've kind of forgot what it feels like to do a morning, an early morning. It's not even that early. It's just, I'm just so used to being like a little gremlin. So, you know, we're awake. But it's a really beautiful morning, actually. Like, you know, when you just, the sunrise is just, it's that nice golden color. The trees are turning a bit orange. You know, it's like, it's pretty much it's feeling like one of those crisp autumnal mornings. Just like a little teaser. Because yeah, it's a bit colder this week. And then next week it's back to like 21 degrees. I'm like, what's going on? Make your mind up. Is summer over or is it not? I mean, I'm quite happy to have some warmer days. It's cold this morning. Oh no, I'm forgetting about my toast. And yeah, it's on a bit of kitchen roll because I only had one bit of toast. So I was like, I'm not wasting a plate. Oh, it's cold toast. Nasty. It's not that bad, but it could be better. And then we're going to eat this off camera because, yeah. So I thought I'd, you know, check in with you guys because I couldn't tell you what's been filmed. I have just been a little bit of an editing grem as of late. On Saturday, however, I did attend Mosh Fest. So I did do an all-day shoot on Saturday, but again, that was like a 2:30 start. Oh god, why am I rubbing my eye? I've just put eyeshadow on. But yeah, that was a really fun event to film. But it wasn't, you know, first thing in the morning. Like, I need to be at the social hub for 8:30. I just need to pack up my kit, finish getting ready, and then boost. And then, oh god, I still haven't fully decided what I'm wearing. This is the issue with being the videographer. Like, there's little options. Well, I always just end up wearing cargos because they have like so many pockets. Just makes life easier. Because for like batteries and things, I like to have them on me. It's fine. Well, we're nearly ready to go. I'm hoping once I get back I catch up with you guys again. Key word there, hoping. I can't say I've been the best at vlogging lately, which, you know, I go through phases where I am and I amn't. And sometimes I'm just not. It's not that I'm not interested in it, it's just I might not be doing much. Or I am busy doing stuff and I don't really film it all. But I don't want people to just assume because I'm not filming stuff means I'm not busy. Because I am busy, but it's just, I don't film everything. Right. I need to go get changed, do my hair, that sort of thing, pack all the camera stuff. Me oh my oh mo. And then it's off to work we go. That's quite funny because I'm actually going to work. Hello. Hello there. It is Tuesday the 10th of September. It is 4:39 p.m. I got back from my shoot with Made Brave like an hour ago. No, a little bit more than an hour ago. So I'm just gonna turn the music down a little bit more. Yeah, but you're set up over there because I don't really know what I need to do right now. I need to do kind of a few things, so bear with me. Oh Jesus, I still haven't got rid of these fucking balloons from my friend's 30th earlier this month. I don't like popping balloons, so there is still balloons here. In fact, that was early August. It's been more than a month. You're set up over there so that I can continue doing stuff. Much like this morning of me doing my makeup and talking to the camera. Was that this morning? That feels like forever ago. I need to sort out what I need for the next 2 days. So I'm going on another shoot, but I'm assisting this time. And I have said I can take my C-stand, but I don't really need anything else other than that equipment-wise because I don't really have anything that a photographer can use other than a C-stand. But I will take my Sony, whether I just take the one lens. Yeah, I just take it as my handheld rig with the normal, like, what is this lens? The 28-70 is my, like, go-to lens that I use pretty much for everything. That's usually on my Sony at all times, unless, which is on currently just now, what I use for when I'm using my gimbal. So, not that you can see, because, my god. What's up, dudes? Nice blown out background. But this is my usual lens that I'll have on my camera. The Sony 28-70, secondhand, that's why it's got one of those. Yeah, it's just a good all-rounder lens for, you know, when I'm shooting gigs. But when I'm using my gimbal, I need a much smaller and lighter lens. So this is a little guy that I've got. It is a 16-50 little zoom boy. So it's a nice nifty little lens. Gonna take this lens off and take this one with me and just have the one lens, because again, I'm not really there for, I'm just gonna have to keep the ISO high because The room kind of got dark there. I'm not there to do video or anything like that, but if the moment should arise where I want to get some behind the scenes shots for Connor, I want to have my camera and some behind the scenes for the vlog, you know? And I don't want to take my massive Canon because it's massive and it's heavy. This is small enough, lightweight enough. I mean, it would be even better if I did just keep it on this lens, but I mean, how does it look if I take a photo on this? Probably not that bad. Right, 3.5 aperture, fucking whack that ISO down. Now, because I'm in like manual picture profile, whatchamacallit, I can only have it. Okay. We absolutely love ADHD and stopping what you're doing to get distracted by something else. I've really started to love using my Sony for photos since I took some photos with it, for some merch photos on Saturday. Wow, this is fun. I'm so distracted, so easily distracted. But you know when like the actual process of taking photos is fun, then you enjoy it? I've always struggled with photos, I felt like, but this feels fun. What I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm just experimenting, if I'm being honest. Right, okay, stop. That's not what you're here to do. Oh, what am I here to do? Talk to the camera, right. Oh god, it got super overexposed. You know what, it's fine, because I'm wearing all black. You might notice I'm wearing a very nice hoodie that you probably can't really see because, like I said, it's not a very well lit shot, if I'm being honest, but it is a Made Brave hoodie. Because like I said, I was filming with them this morning. I don't really know how this train of thought is going. I'm pretty distracted, not gonna lie. So, I was filming with Made Brave this morning. It was their orientation day at the social hub. So, filming some kind of behind the scenes of that. Got a tote bag with some goodies in it, i.e. this hoodie. And, you know, your standard, sorry, I gotta come back up to the camera. Your standard issue Made Brave notebook, which is great because my one is almost empty. Almost full, sorry. It's because I'm holding an empty cup. And look, your cute little, they have a name. You know what I mean. And the tote bag. But yeah, squat. And then, hubada! This world belongs to the brave. I hope you saw that. I'm not doing that again. That really hurt my knees. I was shooting with them this morning, filming all that, but now I've got to get ready to do the next shoot. Like I was saying, it's 2 days. So I was just looking at my computer to see how far into the footage dumping we are. I'll get to that. So I'm on a 2-day shoot assisting with Connor. And like I said, it's a photo assist. The only kind of equipment I need to take is the C-stand, but I am going to take my Sony so that I can take some behind the scenes shots if I should see the opportunity to do so. There we go. We're up to speed. Other things I'm going to take, and that's what I'm doing right now, is obviously my laptop and some hard drives with some stuff I can edit. So obviously in the evenings, I'm not sure where I'm going to be, if I'm going to be staying in Glenrothes or if I'm going to be staying in Blairgowie, or if we are traveling to the Edinburgh location that night. Probably not, but I'm not 100% sure what the plan is. It's a bit like, we almost know what we're doing. But basically I just need to clear some space off of my hard drives so that I could dump footage that I filmed from Saturday, so the Mosh Fest. I still haven't had enough time to get to that edit, so I'm bringing that footage with me. And I'm not going to bring the music video with me because that is a massive file and I'd rather edit that on my computer than my laptop. Whereas the gig footage, it's a 1-minute edit, it's a highlight reel, it's a social edit. I can do that on my laptop. It's just 100 gigabytes worth of footage because I'm transferring everything across, including like the GoPro stuff because I might use it. I thingied the camcorder recording last night as well, and it looks really cool, so I'm excited to do that edit. I am too distracted from what I'm trying to do right now. This is great. I do want to back up the footage that I filmed from today before I go away. I don't want to take this away with me, so let's just get that footage dumping now, actually. There's stuff on that camera that obviously needs to be dumped as well, but we'll wait. We'll wait till whatever I'm vlogging is done with. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I really wonder if what I'm vlogging about is worth anyone actually watching and listening, but here, you tell me. I did actually get quite a lot of like positive feedback from my last like vlog, which is really nice. Much appreciated. All right, 2024 clients. Made Brave! Oh, we already have a folder for them. Silly me, but right, Made Brave. No, we're just gonna make a new folder because that was like a different project, right? Made Brave, moving, vid. And everything on here should just be from today. Fantastic, let's Boot that over. How many gigabytes did we film? 196 items. 28.84 gigabytes this morning. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Yeah. And then there was obviously stuff on that camera as well. Definitely not as much as what I filmed on the Sony. I prefer to use everything like my Sony for everything, but for like zoom shots, I have a 200mm lens for the Canon that I use for those. So yeah, okay. So I also need to pack, so I don't know how many days I'm gonna be away for. I don't know how long I'm gonna be editing off of the laptop, but it'll be fine. You might have seen it in some like footage from a few days ago. I haven't drawn in it actually in a few days, but I've been trying to do like a 20-minute session a day. I've only done 3 days and it is the 10th of September, but I only started this like not that long ago, so I'm not that many days out, but you know, I went and walked somewhere and just kind of drew what kind of came to mind. Then I went to a graveyard and again kind of drew what I saw or just practice, you know. And then when I was editing the Atlantic Rift video, I just kind of drew some stills from that. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying by any means it's good drawings, it's just me mark making, scribbling, sketching, whatever you want to call it. But it's just a little bit of like, it's a little bit of fun. So I'm just going to take some, what is this? Is this a pink pen? It is! Oh, we're taking that. I like to just take random pens. And then that's like my palette. So this in my journal. I left my journal over there. Absolutely, you're coming with me. And then also my laptop to go in here. In fact, I'll just grab that now. How long we got left on the footage dumping? About a minute, about 9 minutes, about an hour, about 23 minutes, and about 41 minutes. Not great. I'm anticipating I'm going to be leaving at like 5:30. Like half an hour, maybe closer to 6, just because I do want to get this footage all sorted, and I need to get sorted. But you know what? I'm almost sorted. But it's just, you know, driving in late traffic. I don't know how long it takes for the roads to kind of clear up. Oh, I'm hungry. I want to leave soon because I'm hungry. I've got these amazing looking mushrooms, garlic stuffed cheese things. I'm really excited to have them, but obviously I need to get to Glenrothes to have them. So we're having dinner tonight. All right, focus. Hocus pocus focus. Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus. I need clothes as well for the next few days. So, are they all fitting in that bag? Yeah? Yeah. God, I can't believe it's still saying about an hour. I hate having to cancel a transfer halfway through as well, because like I don't want to forget where it's, but I think I'm gonna have to because I cannot wait another hour to eat. Well, to leave, to drive to eat. Because I'm nearly ready. Like I'm nearly packed. Nearly being the key word there. You literally just stopped recording, but you know what? I think once I've packed away this camera, I'm gonna go soon. So I'm just gonna stop recording anyway. Sometimes me trying to vlog and do stuff, it just doesn't go well for me. So bye.
And let's just do it nice and quick.
I like how I walked over here with my spoon in my hand because I'm making a coffee. I was like, I'm nattering away to myself. Let's vlog. Let's vlog. Ooh. You can kind of see me. I actually did not check what the setup was whatsoever, but I was too scared I was going to burn my toasty. Oh, I've burnt my toasty. No! It's fine. It's actually just a little crisp, not burnt. We shall live. The joys of ADHD. Right. Once again, hitting record, making my coffee. We're running and gunning. Oh, yeah. Fuck. As soon as I turn on the camera, I instantly forget what I was nattering away to myself about. Routine. So I really want to start developing a routine. I don't have one. I do have one, but I'm away to have like a really consistent routine for a bit. Well, not really consistent. More consistent than what it has ever been. Today is Thursday the 19th of September. I was away to say July. I'm just skipping 2 months. Well, September. We're halfway through the month. I feel like I've vlogged a few times, but I didn't actually get round to the September footage last night. I think I started watching it and then thought I would rather go to bed. Just remembered I have a Monster Monarch in my fridge, but I have just made a coffee, so that'll be for after. Whoa, what a shot this is. I know I look real bad. I've got makeup on from, I don't want to tell you what, but this is what happens when I'm being a little editing Graham. It's really not a good shot, I will admit, but I just haven't vlogged in forever, and it's the 19th of September. What? So, yeah, what is up, guys? What is in the background? I don't know. It just looks messy. Everything looks messy. I look messy. Life is messy. It's the 19th of September. What the fuck? Just posted a reel. It's doing quite well. I like looking at the insights. We're getting some good reach to this time round, you know? I would like to start documenting or like doing a bit more consistency with like looking at my statistics and like documenting it, but I haven't done that. God, I know I look awful. I might chat to you once I've ate my toasty and thingied. But today I want to build a routine. Today is Thursday the 19th, like I said, and we're doing some stuff today. So based off of that stuff, I want to build a routine. But we'll chat once I've ate my toasty. All right, it's now 5:10. Still Thursday the 19th. Oh, Jesus. I don't know where the day's gone. I sent across some edits. Still need to send some invoices. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those days because I'm doing a late shoot tonight. I am leaving here at 9 p.m. It's 5 p.m. right now, so 4 hours till I need to leave. Yes. It's a weekly club night that I'm gonna be filming in Dundee. I know, I'm in Glasgow. What? But it's a weekly contract, pretty much. Not really a contract, but it's a weekly gig. It's a weekly thing that I'll be doing. So that's good for me, because I'm going to have a routine again. Just even having that one thing set in place every week is going to be fantastic. But because it's in Dundee, I'm going to be staying in Glenrothes tonight, as that's less of a drive. And every Thursday after I film in Dundee, I'm just going to stay in Glenrothes. So I need to make sure I've got stuff for working from home, or like working remotely, like my laptop and stuff like that. Any footage, any edits that I need to get done, I need to make sure I've got that all ready and accessible for tomorrow. And then, on top of that, on Saturday, my friend Jordan has hired out a lodge, so we're gonna go somewhere random in the fucking Scottish Highlands and do a bit of a Lucid Thoughts shoot. So I'm gonna take the drone, I'm gonna take my Sony. I'm not sure about the Canon. I mean, I'm probably gonna already have the Canon because I'm gonna take that tonight. I'm really nervous about tonight because it's a DJ set. And I've scoped out the venue. I don't think there's lasers, but I haven't had to deal with shooting lasers yet because I've heard the horror stories that your camera sensor can get fucked, and if you're using a mirrorless, which my Sony is, it's more susceptible, more likely to get fucked. Sorry, I'm gonna make pasta, so it's not the best angle when I'm trying to film into the kitchen, is it? I love how my whole worktop is just covered in shit as well, like all the time. Cool. I'm kind of tired, but I shouldn't be. I didn't stay up that late last night. I also need to get the flat ready for if I don't come back before my friends get here on Sunday. So my friends are staying here Sunday night for the Boston Manor show, which I did email their PR team about. They never got back to me, so we tried. What am I doing right now? I don't really know. I'm really unorganized right now. I don't know why I started filming. I don't know what I'm doing. Vape liquid. Is it? Not that much in it, but there is something in it at least. I've run out of like everything. at once. I'm not even hungry, but you know when you're just in that waiting period and I can't focus on anything because I know I've got to shoot later. But like I've got stuff to do. Like I need to write 3 invoices and send them because one of those invoices was asked of me on Saturday. One was this morning and one is technically for tonight's gig. So I have 3 now to do. And like I said, I'm not that hungry and this is a full thing of pasta. It feels wasteful. But the sooner I cook it, I can just pick at it until 9 o'clock. Because again, like I said, the shoot, I'm not leaving till 9. The shoot isn't till like 10:45. It takes an hour and a half to get to Dundee. And then the club night's probably on till 2 in the morning, half 2 in the morning. And then I gotta get back to Glenrothes. So it's gonna be like 3, half 3 in the morning that I'm gonna end my night. But I do have a Monarch in the fridge, which I remembered earlier, and then I was like, save it for later. So we are waiting for that. Although I do want to open it now. Have I just boiled this? I did just boil that. But yeah, now that I'm doing this kind of weekly Thursday gig, which I am quite excited about, like tonight's lineup, oh my god. Head priest? Something priest? Heavy priest? I'm actually quite tired. I think I am just a bit drained mentally because I've got a lot of things going on in my brain. As always, as per usual. Ooh, there is still monster in that. I think that was sitting in the sun. Nasty. Yeah, okay, let's let the pasta cook for a minute. Let's get back to chatting over at the couch because that's way too high. This is gonna be way too low. Way too soon clapping my hands there. Oh fuck, yeah, this has leaves on it from yesterday? Was it yesterday? I went for a walk and I sat next to a tree and I put my cardigan down so I wasn't sitting on the ground. So that's why that's covered in leaves. What am I looking for? Probably my Sony. Yes, let's check that we actually have charged batteries. Is always a good idea. So earlier, because I was like, cool, I'm gonna be shooting every Thursday, I need to build a routine. My routine, as of late, has kind of been in this format. It has been kind of working on editing work, desk work, Monday to Thursday. And then at the weekends, I'm usually away or I end up doing stuff. So I try and make sure I don't have any editing work to do over the weekends. Sometimes I am required to be shooting over the weekends, especially gigs. And because I'm starting to build up a little bit more of a routine in terms of like, all right, I know I'm going to be shooting in Dundee every Thursday. So every Friday, I'm going to be working on a laptop from Glenrothes. How am I going to plan my weeks a bit better so that suits? And Monday mornings, I'm usually coming back to Glasgow, driving back from Glenrothes. We're just experimenting with building a bit of a routine. And I had kind of started, building a routine in Google with calendar blocking. I haven't really stuck to it this week. This week has been a bit haphazard with having a gig in the middle of it that was like a gig I was just attending at my period. I love how I always mention it now in my vlog when I'm on my period. But life is such. Girls bleed. All right, all Sony batteries are fully charged. Fantastic. Now, I'm a little bit scared. My SD card has a chip in it. It wouldn't go into my camera earlier, so fingers crossed it does now. I think I need to get footage off of it though. So I'm going to do that first. It goes into my computer just fine. I could probably turn you so you can see what I'm doing, eh? I hear my pasta over boiling. I mean, it is that pasta that takes like 2 minutes to fucking cook, so of course it's going to be like, what are you doing to me? You're fine. Sony A7S, let's just quickly get info, see how full it is. Yeah, 125 gigabytes available, fantastic. I'm not even going to bother taking anything off of it, because I won't use all that much. Right, now let's see if I can get it in the camera. So see what I don't know if you can see. This top corner has a little bit of a chip to it. Kind of hard to show, but it was making it a little bit awkward going into the camera. So pray for me right now, lads. I'm definitely putting it in the right way as well. It's this top left corner that's not wanting to work. Double check I am definitely putting it in the right way. It's also if I get it in, what if I can't get it out? All right, let's see what happens if I put this SD card, which is very broken in here. Come on, this guy. It's got fucking tape trying to hold it together. That goes in swimmingly. But does it work with this camera? Because this camera's a bit finicky about what SD cards it uses. It says no card, so that's even more fucking great. I'm gonna take the SD card that's out of this camera out and see if that works. Because I'm in a pickle now. Alright, the broken SD card is actually in you. Whoa, look at my eyes. Come down a bit, sir. So the broken SD card is inside my Canon right now. I put the Canon SD card in my Sony, but it was like, can't read, so it probably needs reformatted. I just want to make sure I take everything off of it before I do that, because that's the wise thing to do. 17th of September. This is all new vlog stuff. And today, God, my flat looks a mess. All right, how much is that stuff gonna be? There's a list. I'm just gonna drop that in there and hopefully there's enough space. 17 gigabytes. Yeah, there's enough space. There'll be enough space for that. Man, this pasta's well and truly overcooked. I don't really care. I'm not a foodie. Still dumping. Gonna load up something on the TV to watch once this is done. What's on YouTube? I don't like this. All right. Now TV, what's on that? Now that I realize I pay for it, I kind of want to like see what's on it. About a minute left. Good stuff. Oh, I'm actually hungry now that my pasta's cooked and I'm just waiting on it. Oh, it's just taking me to the No TV thingy. Fantastic. All right, well, whichever one's first, Prime. Prime is first. We're going on Prime. Probably going to end up watching the originals. I kind of want to watch a spooky thing each day, but I don't think I'm in. Probably going to cut out on me again because the battery's low. But kind of trying to watch something spooky every day, but I don't want to watch a full-on film right now, so I'm just going to watch the originals, I think. Oh, good, that's done dumping. Right, let's delete, move to bin. Guarantee you're going to cut out again. See, it's saying that memory card is locked, which shouldn't say that because it's not, but at least it's going in, whereas, you know, the other one wasn't. Oh, okay, you know what? The slider is unlocked. All right, let's do this. I really want to do this before this cuts out again. It's gonna work. Yes, complete. That was September. I didn't vlog anything after the 19th of September, I believe, which is standard, isn't it? As I say, the story continues on in the next one, so if you want to know what happens next, do make sure you're subscribed and give this video a little like if you enjoyed it, because again, really helps me out, really helps the channel, it helps out with the algorithm, all that fun stuff, and I appreciate it so much. But yeah, October's vlog is a really good one as well, so I hope you guys are excited for that one coming. It will be soon. And the fact that you're still watching at this point, I think you're amazing. Thank you so much for sticking around right to the end and watching this entire month with me. A lot. It's a lot. It's like a whole hour of your time, so I do appreciate it a lot. Yeah, you are a star. You are a trooper. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Helps me out. And again, I just want to say thank you. And consistent uploading will be coming soon, I promise. I am really aiming for that to happen. But like I said, I've just got to get these edits out of the way first. So yeah. God, I do look like such a ghost today. Yeah, it is what it is, but I hope you enjoy me being silver blonde again. It'll be a few months before you actually properly see it, I guess. It's how it goes, isn't it? Right, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.